Okay. All right. We're live at 9 p.m. sharp. 9 p.m. sharp. Very good. So I'm saying that just because I'm excited. We're live. 9 p.m. sharp. Last
Is
week
this
was
light show too boobalicious?
it's way boobalicious.
But is that okay?
That's way okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna hit record. Let's get a little room tone. Wait, don't do anything. Okay. All right. Boom. All right, let's start the music. Oh, wow. Welcome to Unlimited Lives, everybody. I'm your host, TJ. With me is my co-host, Ian.
I'm your co-host. How's it going?
Oh, great. It's going. Oh, great. What's up, dude? I hope everyone thinks I look really sharp.
You look sharp as shit, man.
Like cheddar.
You look like $1 trillion. You look like someone went got all up in fucking Fort Knox, stole every piece of gold, and put it into a human shape. That's what you look like.
I'm still trying to figure all this crap out. We have at about 9:15, we have a fun guest, my friend Ryan Kornblatt from GhostOwner.com, one of my friends. He's going to join us. Is that okay? I should have asked you.
Yeah. Are you asking me or are you asking the audience? The guests?
Both. I'm asking.
But of course, I'm cool with it, but let's just make sure everyone else is cool with Ryan.
You're so cool with it, dude. Hey, man, this week was this week is National Women's Day.
This week is? I thought the whole month was National Women's Day.
No, because that would be National Women's Month. But you know what? They deserve National Women's Year, if I may say so.
You know what? Fuck it. There should be National Women's Decade. I'll go that far.
Dude, you are so right. So yeah, we have a fun guest on today. My buddy who is from GhostOwner.com.
That's
his name.
That's the forum you go to if you own a ghost and you want to talk to other ghost owners about caring for your ghost, messes ghosts might make, any ghost veterinarians around.
Yeah. Yeah, I just found out. Very good. So this is very fun. So I see you put together so there's a lot of powerful women in gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said it.
There is. My friend Amanda is one. And I think you put together a really cool Google slideshow.
Yeah, just I figured it would be a cool way to sort of celebrate the women, like the landmark iconic women in gaming. So are you doing the slideshow? Do you want me to share it?
I have, hold on. No, I think I got it. I think I got it. All right. All right, cool.
Yeah, I was just
Sorry,
thinking,
it was fucking. I didn't. Tell you later. Very fun. So
what happened?
nothing. I'll tell you later, which is super fun. A secret.
A fun secret.
It's a show secret.
Ooh, a show secret.
A show secret.
In video game terminology, we call those secrets or secret levels.
Secret levels. Yeah. Secret levels. Okay, great. Sorry, I'm talking to our guest and just trying to get through the secrets. Great. Okay. All right, whatever. This is great. This is what should be happening now. And not God, I'm just thank you.
You seem really out of it today. You okay?
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah, you want to vent?
I mean, as I don't want to do this. I don't want to do any of this anymore. I don't know if I have the willpower. I don't know if I have, I don't know, man. It took me an hour and like a half to try to get these lights that don't even look correct. I'm using I don't know, man. It's so much to set up.
Yeah.
For nothing. I think people don't understand the amount of shit. Do you mean hours?
Oh, so many.
Of just
can't be over 9,000.
Oh yeah.
It's over 9,000.
Do you know where I'd rather be?
It's Christmas.
That's where.
We're going to Applebee's after this.
That's where. I think it's like it's so much work for no payoff. The amount of money I spent on a stupid monitor and this dumb webcam and this stupid lights, trying to download the app, the Wi-Fi's too far for the lights to link. I don't know why these lights aren't Bluetooth. Makes no sense, but they're on Wi-Fi. Crazy.
Why do you have Wi-Fi on your lights?
Dude, I don't know, Ian. I don't know what to buy anymore. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't even have the money to spend, and I spend money I don't have on shit that is the wrong shit. I don't know the right shit. I hate it. I fucking hate it. Happy Women's International Day.
What's up, Wheels?
In our waiting room. Well, he's one of my old friends, but let's do this. I'm excited for this because I asked you, I said, Ian, it's International Women's Day yesterday. And you said month. And I said, the year, and you went millennium, and I was like, all right, man, we got to stop. And I said, Ian, who are the most powerful women in gaming that you know? And you said, hey, man,
so many.
Oh, you said,
oh, so many.
And I said, hey, man, what's up, Matt Arcane? What's up, dude? I said, could you put me together a list of the most powerful women that you know?
Yeah, you gave me podcast homework.
I gave you podcast homework, so I'm going to show you guys. Let's see if this works. It does work. Look at this. Nope, that's not it. There it is. Look at this. That's it. Okay, so your first choice is a very powerful woman. She's in the military. She was in a fighting game, so she's strong.
She was brainwashed by a man. That's very strong.
Oh my God. No.
For those of you on audio only, this is Cammy from Street Fighter 2, the new challengers.
You know what? Ian, great job. I'll name the person and then we'll go into it. She's Cammy, which I think is a very good choice.
I love her. I like Chun-Li, but I like Cammy. I always like Cammy a little bit more. I tried to find a picture. I'm not trying to make this like I know Cammy's got like the weird bathing suit thong and you see her butt. So I tried to do like a picture that's like focusing more on her beret and her military outfit.
I mean, this poor girl wears what the doctors call a yeast infection inflammatory. That thing is pulling on every inch of her poor lady parts.
I've heard of dental floss, but anal floss?
Oh, dude. Tell me about it.
Yeah.
So her beret, le fun. Thank you, Matt Arcane. So this is, I think, a good choice, and you picked a good, tasteful picture. It's just from her hips up, so it's not, like I said, you're not showing off her buttocks. You're not over sexualizing her. She looks very good. So this is great. Let's go to the next one. I need you. And why don't you, when I turn these, why don't you say?
Yeah, I'll do
it.
it.
This would be great. All right. So this next slide, here we go. Let me click in here. This is great.
Yeah, Lara Croft from I picked a picture from Tomb Raider 2, which is the first game I played with Lara Croft. Icon in gaming history, the female Indiana Jones.
That's right.
Also famous because I remember like my creep show uncle was like bought it because he thought it was pornography because everyone was talking about Lara Croft's boobs from Tomb Raider 2. I don't know.
Good Lord. Let me tell you, I do, because I remember as a child I was very taken by, like, whoa, big boobs. Whoa.
What's the nude code in Tomb Raider?
What's the nude code? So I also think listen, I think you could have went. I'm not trying to berate you or call you a stupid fool.
Yeah.
But you could have went with the new upgraded Tomb Raider, like the new, the one that the reboot, because she was a little more, wore like jeans and a tank top. But I still respect, you did go the original Lara Croft, which is fine.
Yeah. To me, that's the iconic outfit. Yeah, she's showing some skin, with the tank top. But that's the classic for me, and
it is.
Sure, women have sexuality, and that's fine.
That is. And like I said, it's from Tomb Raider 2. So she got her shorts on, her tank top, but again, nothing too crazy. No. So this next one, here we go.
A Lollipop Chainsaw. I don't know if you played that game.
I mean, I did, and I don't know how you're going to defend this one. So go on.
What do you mean defend it? She's a beautiful, strong woman. She's a stupid cheerleader who chops zombies' head off and has big boobs.
Ian,
classic video game character.
Okay, Ian, there's not a lot of strong women in video games, but I feel like this might have been a miss.
She's a strong character. Look at her. She's carrying around a chainsaw and she's like showing off her entire midriff. And she's wearing a mini skirt.
Do you know how many blowjob jokes were made in that game?
Not enough.
There was a lot. Do you know how many times she had sex? She had phallic sex with a zombie with her chainsaw, like having like a lot. She's also dressed scantily clad. She's the epitome of like anime, like Japanese animation, like
Airhead.
I want to say Airhead or Hollow Brain.
Look, man, some women are bimbos. That's just the way of the world, and I don't want it to change.
Oh my God. All right. So let's go to the next one. So far we are, I'll give you 2-1.
What do you mean? These are great. Let's keep going. This one you can't argue with. Princess Peach from Mario.
And question: where did you find this horrific image of Princess Peach with giant buxom breasts and like she's got a dress on, but she has heaving bosoms that are not well, I guess they're humanly possible, but they're heaving.
Yeah, that's how Princess Peach looked. I literally Googled Princess Peach and I found the first image I thought was like aesthetically pleasing to me. I just picked the first image that really stood out. I had to go like a few pages in and turn Save Search off. But like, this is Princess Peach. This is the classic her. Like,
you had to turn this was Safe Search off?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm surprised you didn't find anything worse.
I did, and I specifically didn't choose those because I wanted to highlight Princess Peach's role as a princess, as a head of state.
She's not a head of state. She has heaving bosoms. She wouldn't wear this at a meeting at the UN. She just
I think she would. Listen, this is my Princess Peach. This is my favorite version of her. I played a lot of Mario. You see a lot of character designs over the years, and this is my favorite. So sue me.
All right. Well, here's the problem with Peach as for International Women's Month, year, millennium, century. She is constantly in distress. She needs to be rescued by a man, and worse, an Italian man. A half Italian person. That's disgusting.
All right.
And the matter of Kane says, I don't know what I expected from Ian, ... Oh, I'll tell you. This is up his alley.
All right. Well, the next one is definitely a strong female character that no one can deny.
Okay. So again, you're 2 for 2.
Dude, I'm 4 for 2. These are all great representations.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay.
There you go. Bayonetta.
Bayonetta.
She is a strong woman who is in control of me. She fin-doms me. She makes me send her bank account money to her bank account. She calls me a lowly worm all the time. She stomps on me with her gun heels. Bayonetta is a classic video game character who is a strong woman.
So, okay. So let's. This is interesting. Also, very telling about you. So I feel like this is very awkward.
Listen, I don't even want it. I just can't help myself. I'm scum. I'm scum she needs to scrape off her heels. Like, that's just the way of the world.
You're scum. You're just gross scum.
Yeah.
This is from Bayonetta 2. She is wearing her leather outfit, which is her hair. She's got her short hair, so it's definitely from the second one. I love Bayonetta 1 and 2. Yeah. Bayonetta is one of my favorite games. She's one of my favorite characters. She was designed by a woman in over, I think, at Capcom. And I liked her because she was very overly sexual, but she also used the sexuality I found in a positive way. But you know what? What do I know? I'm just a straight dude. So what do I know? But I can also see that you ruined it by making it a femdom and a dominating thing. So you could have said, hey, she was a mother trying to save her child. She was sexuality in a positive way. But you came in being like, you would pay her so you would lick from top to bottom in her hair leather while she stomped on your testicles.
That, to my understanding, is the plot of Bayonetta 1 and 2. I skipped all the cutscenes and I sort of filled in the blanks from what I understood to be going on. But I think that's what the game was about. It was about me specifically being a worm.
No, you were
learn its place.
You were completely wrong.
No, fair enough. I did skip the cutscenes.
Yeah, why didn't you do it?
All right. The next one is one of my favorite video game characters of all time.
Okay. Let me see.
It is.
Here we go. And
Uzaki Chan from Watashi no Okino Opai no Garafrendu, which roughly translates to my big boob girlfriend. It's a Japanese dating sim that I've sunk thousands of hours into. And the more I play, the more I'm beginning to think Uzaki Chan is actually almost a real character in a way. Like, she sort of transcended the visual novel dating sim genre. In many ways, I consider her my real life waifu.
Mm-hmm. Oh, your waifu?
My real life waifu. Have you played Watashi no Okino Opai no Garafrendu?
No.
Well, you're missing out. It's amazing. Definitely one of the most iconic characters in video game history, Uzaki-chan.
It's a very long name. Also, she has a short haircut, big anime eyes, tiny nose, smile. Again, heaving bosoms.
Actually, I like to think of them as pendulous, not heaving. But that's a quibble in words.
Yeah. Okay. So,
great. Another strong video game character. And then the last one, I'll say this. Oh, yeah. Good.
I'm just telling you right now, you're 2 for 4 or something like that. You are terrible at this.
Well, there's still enough to make back because the last slide has 4 characters on it. Badass ass-kicking ninja women from the Mortal Kombat franchise. Let's check them out. Give me the ninjas from Mortal Kombat. We have Jade, Melina, Kitana, and Scarlet. Okay. All awesome. This picture actually I already have downloaded on my computer, and I just remembered why I had it downloaded, and this should not be for public viewing.
So for our audio listeners at home, it is the versions of the characters as My Little Ponies.
Yeah, I got that from my Clop folder.
Your what folder?
Clop.
Oh my
It's My Little Pony adult animation and art.
Matt Arcane says, I was waiting for this to be a dead on arrival beach volleyball. Now Ian likes to throw curveballs.
These 4 lovely ladies, though, all of them wonderful character, wonderful horses, really, is how I think they should have been designed from the start as My Little Ponies. I think the Mortal Kombat franchise would have done much better if they had been ponies from the get-go.
Oh, Ian. See, I thought you would have went with the, the because even you can't really defend the Mortal Kombat characters. Like Katana's a princess, so you could, I guess you could defend, but they are always scantily clad.
No, not in the new one. They're not, unlike these beautiful ponies.
Oh, in the in the new one, they're not scantily clad in the new ones.
I don't think as much. They're wearing like still skin tight stuff, but definitely less skin showing.
Okay, well, this was a complete
a
failure.
tribute to women. Come on, man. That's
what?
That's what is that? That's 2 for 4 plus 4. That's 10 for 10. 10 for 10 strong female characters. I nailed it. Honestly, I wish I had done Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball. Would have been easier. Should have done this, more than 10 minutes before the show started.
That's fine. You know what? Can I be honest? You got to live your life. You got to live your life. You're not getting paid for this. It's fine. You got to live your life. So I got to see how it goes. But wow, I'm trying to see. I feel like I look better when I sit back.
Yeah, not bad.
I don't know, man. These lights I don't know. They're table lights and they're crazy. All right. So we have a fun guest on the show. He's one of my old friends. And since he's a civvy, that means civilian, we're not going to say his last name. We're just going to call him Mr. X. We could call him Ryan. And he's one of my buddies from high school who's an old friend of mine. Hello, Ryan. How are you?
How you doing? What's going on, brother?
Good, man. Good, man. Ryan taught me drums, Ian. He's
nice.
Video games.
Damn, look, that's a beautiful set you got there, bud.
Thanks, man.
Set. Yeah,
it's a Yamaha Stage Custom Advantage. It is delicious sounding.
It's very good. He's got a cool seat. You could see, and you guys could see him on YouTube and Twitch. You could see his face on our channel. So, Ryan, you're going to join us with this fun.
Yeah, let's have some fun.
We don't snooze on. I promise we're going to have fun. I like that you were on the stream while I was having a breakdown. It's just, you remember how me and Ryan have a project we're trying to do, and it's like, what you're looking at, Ryan, I can't even do this right.
I know.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. I wouldn't expect it any other way.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. It's just, it's how the doctors say, crazy.
That's exactly what they say.
They're like table lights. So very fun. So, Ian, you got some really fun stuff.
Yeah, man. There's some cool old school stuff and some cool new school stuff. Yeah, you Ian Ryan. How's it going?
Hi, character.
So you guys, that's he's for International Women's Millennial. He chose Samus Aran, who is also a great, strong female character. Did you play Metroid as a kid, Ryan?
Did I play what?
Metroid as a kid?
I did for a week and threw it out because I think it was too hard, and I went back to Super Mario.
I remember when you went back to Mario, you're like, I can't. Yeah. I'm not doing this.
Video game challenges weren't for me.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I would smash every controller.
They were ridiculous. I remember my brother had these like huge charts and like maps he'd draw out for like Zelda and Metroid about where everything is, because there's just no way you can get through that without like drawing some kind of map. You were just in the middle of this huge fucking maze you couldn't get through.
Oh yeah, true.
But for me, I felt Zelda. I wanted to grind on Zelda. I didn't want to grind Metroid. I didn't feel like it had the it didn't draw me in like Zelda drew me in. Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Zelda's awesome.
Really?
Metroid did have that creepy ass like music though. It felt very like isolated and alien like.
Zelda would have been a good one.
Matt recommended Zelda, but I couldn't find any pictures of her that really stood out to me.
Stop it. You mean one of the most popular video game characters of all time? You couldn't find one on Google?
Not one that I liked.
Yeah, trust me, Ryan. He found them, but they were either not explicit enough or not enough to. Yeah.
When you hear the name Zelda, what's the first thing you think of? Giant heaving bosoms, right?
No.
Really?
No. Did she have giant heaving bosoms? I don't think she did.
Yeah. In my head, she did.
Oh my God.
And I think that's the problem. I think this is more psychological.
Yeah,
You're sitting in that huge easy chair. I feel like I'm like talking to a psychiatrist. It's like, tell me more about every video game girl's huge boobs.
Put your head right here on my lap, and let's talk about these problems you have with video game women.
Let's talk to these issues. And you're like, oh, Ultra the Shotgunner says, not gonna lie, I hate Zelda. Oh, interesting.
Just across the board, all of them?
Interesting.
Ooh.
Ultra, all of them? Yeah, let's ask. All of them?
That's a tough hate, man. I mean, we're talking about literally one of the greatest video game franchises of all time. How can you hate that? That's like me saying the Backstreet Boys are terrible. How can you say that?
Wait, they are. You know, people think they're back and it's all right. I don't like it. I do not.
So Zelda did have its downfalls, right? I mean, it wasn't always a great franchise. The first couple games were great, but then it have a few shitty.
Oh yeah, some of the games that are in the running for like shittiest game of all time are like the CDI Zelda games where they were like.
I was gonna say that. Wouldn't it be funny if Ultra the Shotgun? I was like, I don't know, man. Every CDI one, I only played those. I hated them. No, there's so many good ones. It's like, he's like, no. I just had a CDI, and I. But
also, the DS ones, I don't think are super fondly remembered. You had to swing with the stylus, so you had to put like the pen on the touch screen and move it around to have them swing, and it was just all these like annoying controls like that were really counterintuitive.
Yeah, I was out by then. I didn't play that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But speaking of old school games, they just put out a remaster of Ghosts and Goblins. You ever play Ghosts and Goblins?
Man, that first board was one of the hardest first boards of all time.
This one is even fucking harder. They really dialed the fuck you of this game up to 11, and it already is one of the most fuck you hard games I've ever seen.
Right. That was the game at the beginning where it was in the graveyard, right? And you were okay. That shit was really fucking difficult. So annoying. But once you got going, it got really progressively great, if I remember.
Well, yeah. I think I only played it's on Switch, and I tried playing it on the Switch Nintendo thing, and I just after I think 2 minutes, I was like, I just got so worked up at the old man and his boxers. I was like, I can't.
That was the thing. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he got his clothes knocked off, and then he would fight in underwear. And
yep.
It just reminded me of family reunions I don't want to relive. And I was like, I don't want to deal with that.
I feel like they missed an opportunity with the character design there. Like Arthur could have had huge breasts, and I don't know why they skipped that.
I don't know, dude. You're right. I guess he could have. He could have, and they just
put your head here, bro.
Yeah.
And I think you need.
We need a talk.
Yeah. So the new ones, they kind of went with this crazy direction. It looks like I don't know exactly how to describe this, but that sort of aesthetic of paper dolls, where the arm is sort of on a weird swing, and it swings too much. The game is exactly as hard as the NES ones, with just enemies popping out of every corner all the time. You never have a chance to breathe. You only have a couple angles of attack, so if they come at you from any kind of diagonal, you're probably fucked. But in addition, they have the levels are constantly changing. You'll go to jump on a platform and it'll disappear right when you get to it, because another platform will appear. It's there's no way you would have got through that without knowing that was going to happen. Just tons of shit. Huh?
So you're mapping out and timing out your game again.
Yeah, it's if you watch footage of it, I don't think I've ever seen a game. It literally looks like those Mario ROM hacks that people make that are just designed to fuck with you.
Oh yeah.
It's that hard. It is really insane. I haven't played it yet, and I'm probably not going to because I value my sanity. But I was watching this guy, the Mexican runner, who's one of the most famous speedrunners in all gaming. He's incredible. He beats Cuphead in 20 minutes. And he was doing a speed run of it, and the entire speed run was, holy shit, I can't beat this game.
Oh, really? So that's what I'm saying. It's then it's just not fun. I find it not fun. I don't know. I'm not a big what were those things called? Look, you see the logo through my hands. What were those things called? The Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that game.
Dude, I have no interest in like Dark Souls and all that stuff. It's it's just not worth it. I don't like
the air's not gray yet because once those games start, I start shaking the controller. I go, no, it's not worth it. A little more Madden. I want a dumb game. I want to sweep outside. I want to run for 80-yard touchdowns brainlessly as long as possible. Thank you. Good night.
Good night. I know. You're like, I would play Madden if one of the football mans, when they get hit, their clothes come off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would make it more entertaining.
Yeah, that would be. Now that's my kind of Madden.
Dead or Alive Extreme Madden Football.
Sexy league football.
Ryan, speaking of football, did you see and games being too hard? Did you see Snoop Dogg got pissed at? He was streaming Madden. He got mad, yells "fuck" and leaves. Like, flips the game off in the middle and leaves like his stream running for 8 hours.
I did hear about that. I did not see it. Why did he leave the stream running? Just
forgot to turn it off. He rage quit and like stormed off and didn't turn his stream off.
So what was happening in the background? Did he do anything incriminating?
Nope. It was just he has his own gaming room, and it was 8 hours of just a empty living room or gaming room just sitting there.
It's awesome.
It's just the worst.
Dude, just his people were livid. Just like Snoop. I'm Snoop. You gotta remember to turn the stream off.
I don't know, man. Like, I feel like watching someone get pissed off and turn off a game and rage quit is like, oh yeah, Snoop Dogg's awesome. He's just like me. I know exactly what that's like.
Or when an unsuccessful podcast / comedian just talks about how he doesn't want to keep streaming and doing a podcast anymore because he's at the end of his rope.
Actually,
noose.
Yeah. You know what, Ryan? Even if I had a noose, I would fuck up where to put it, and I would ruin hanging myself because
you would need somebody to kick the chair out for you, and you couldn't find them.
I would, and then even then, I would get saved somehow and be like, I can't even do this right. Like, just
no, it's a bungee cord. Bungeeing.
Oh, that sounds fun. Bungee cord. It sounds fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the stream was. It was funny. Yo, he's, oh my God, it's Ultra the Shotgunner goes, he's only 49. Is Snoop 49?
Yeah, I actually just looked that up. I thought he was older than that.
So did I.
I felt like he is in his 50s, just weirdly.
I thought he was like 56 or something.
Snoop Dogg's only a year older than me.
What? That feels really weird that you're that old.
The weird thing is Snoop Dogg's only 30 years older than me.
I should get TJ excited to turn 20 this year.
Yeah, that motherfucker's 49. Look at that.
I can't believe that. That's crazy.
He's going to be 50. That's going to be one blowout for 50.
Oh,
no,
man.
for real.
I want to go there.
There's going to be more smoke than the California wildfires.
Oh, Ian, nice.
But
Ian, great one.
Thanks, dude.
That's why that's there for you, Ian.
That was great, man.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Yeah, man.
Let's go, dude.
All right, go on.
Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection, all new art, all new level design. If you like the old Ghosts and Goblins, you'll probably like it. I gotta say, I don't mind super hard games if they're platformers. That's okay for me. Like, fuck Dark Souls forever, but like Celeste or Super Meat Boy or anything like that, I'm pretty cool with that. I like those.
Super Meat Boy. Yeah, Super Meat Boy was super. Oh, it does. It looks really
the same, but cartoon.
Yeah, you know what it looks like? It looks like a Flash game.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the animation is, I don't know how else to describe it other than bizarre. It doesn't look like the animation on any video game I can think of.
Really?
It's going to be? What platform? All of them?
I think it's like a broad release. So Switch, Xbox, PC. I'm pretty sure it's going to be out on everything. Or it is out on everything.
Arcade, right? It's not a full, doesn't look like it's a full game.
No, it's only 6 levels, just like the other.
Yeah.
All right. How much? $9.99 for this bullshit?
Yeah, $10. This is me.
Yeah, if this is $29.99, no, thank you.
It might be Switch exclusive.
Is it a Switch exclusive? If it was like 5 easy payments of $49.95, I want nothing to do with it.
Actually, because it's a payment method, I might want to think about it.
Oh, interesting. Look at that. It's a payment method.
I like debt, apparently. Debt is fun.
Do you know what's cool? I'm really good at debt, I heard. It's really
I build it better than anybody. It's amazing. You should watch.
Yeah, I'm really good at
That's easy. You just make sure you're spending more money than you take in. It's so easy.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's easy, bro. I know what I'm doing.
We're Americans. We do that shit for fun.
Yeah, it's for fun. Look how red I am. I think my skin is just. I think COVID-19 has ruined my skin.
Yeah, that's actually
Your skin or scan?
Both my scan and my skin. Just
Fair.
my skin. Just my skin. So yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a a Switch exclusive. I don't know. I mean, sure. I don't care about super ghouls and ghosts. It was never my thing. I don't like seeing, old guys getting their armor knocked off and they're in boxers. It's awkward and weird.
yeah.
And also, I'm not into games that are super hard and challenging. I don't like it. That's why. Remember, Ian, you were playing Cuphead.
Yeah.
I was like, this game looks so cool, and it's just I have no I could play it on normal and play it. I love the animation. I love the style. I think it's amazing. I'd rather it doesn't hit me. I'm not a big challenge kind of person.
Maybe when we were kids, when we didn't have stress, we had to add the stress into our lives by grinding on a game because that's how we fucking got pissed at something. But nowadays we have, bills, jobs, real stresses in life that really we're like, I don't want added stress. When I come home, I just want to chill out. Give me flowers. If I want to jump, I want to get flowers and I want to level up as fast as possible. Give me beautiful things.
Yeah.
I think
It's they don't have cheat codes now.
That was kind of like my brother's kind of take on video games was like he doesn't want, he's like, I don't want a real game. I want, I'm playing this to escape reality. I'm gonna need to eat, sleep, and do this stuff. I'd rather just have a normal game.
Yeah, look, if the people, right, there's going to be people who want that, obviously. You're going to have your grinders out there and let them grind. But, I want something stupid. Give me a level or give me a way to play that grind game on the dumbest way possible, the easiest way possible, and give me a similar experience, I guess. I want to play Dark Souls, but maybe make it more arcadey and dumbed down for me that I could enjoy it just a little differently.
Yeah.
I was like Dynasty Warriors and those series for that, for just you go in, you swing your weapon, and 500 people die. It's always
Points are flying everywhere. You just fucking weapons like nothing. Yeah, I want that.
I never liked those games. Ian loves those games.
They're really you turn your brain off and just kill 1,000 people every time you move.
Like the Dynasty ones or something. All right, so now we got the next thing in here. Boom! Did you watch this, Ryan?
Dude, I think one of the best shows I've ever watched. For sure.
Yeah, I loved it, man. That ending was great, I thought.
It was really good. I'm trying to think.
This is WandaVision, by the way, because we pulled up the picture to make sure people listening know that.
Yeah, WandaVision. I know. I forgot the show is I gear this towards the visual market, and I keep forgetting. Like a real horse's ass.
It was absolutely brilliant. I love how they tied in all the years of television and really hitting it out of the park, each one. My favorite one, I think, was definitely the Office Modern Family, I guess the more modern one, or the Malcolm in the Middle, nostalgic.
Yeah. I love that they went through time. I think my only concern was, and we're not going to spoil the last episode, and this won't be a spoiler because I won't link who it is, but the villain, I had to look her up and then see who she was. And then we can't say who. Yeah. You mean in the series or just generally? I had to look up who she is, on the show.
Actress? Oh.
Well, the character, I don't know who the character was.
Yeah, I think it was just for the show, right? Or was it built into the Marvel universe? I don't know.
No, she's a pre-existing character from Marvel. She's just not a major one.
No. Well, I feel like all these side ones are kind of like that. Like Agent 13, the new show coming up, is kind of like a side character, right?
Well, there's like, wait, who was Agent 13?
Exactly.
Did you what? Did you make it up?
I just made that up. No, the Falcon, Winter Soldier, and Agent 13 show that's coming out in like 2 weeks on Disney Plus.
Oh, Winter Soldier and Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
That come out in 2 weeks.
He's a big character in that one, and I'm like, who the fuck is Agent 13?
Oh yeah.
It's like the American James Bond. It sounds like some kind of like code name.
Yeah, for sure. Hold on, who is this Agent 13 character?
Yeah. So I really liked WandaVision a lot. So I thought it was really good. I did like a tied in. I was expecting a better cameo. I know the internet was torn on the cameo at the, that was there, that I thought they mentioned Nick Fury, but I think they meant Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
So it was very like, I was like, oh, because it took me, I don't know. I feel like the second end credit scene was I don't think it didn't hit me enough. I wanted Doctor Strange to come in for a second even. And I'm like, what?
There was a second end credit scene? I think I only watched one of them.
There was two. There was two.
Damn.
Was there two? Oh yeah, there was. I thought there was three. You're right.
Basically, the first one, I'll just say
the first one where she's she's reading the Bible, right? Getting right with Jesus. That one.
Yeah,
yes.
the first
That's the second one, Getting Right with Jesus.
Yeah, the second the last one was her at a prayer bench, really getting close to Jesus.
Awesome.
Which was,
praise be.
Yeah, praise be.
It was fucking an amazing ending to the show. I love how they wrapped it, and I think they left a lot open, right, for tying shit together.
Yeah, they're gonna do it with Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
is it what are they doing with this new with the Falcon show? Isn't that their universe 3 weeks after Endgame?
I think it's gonna be. Yeah, I think it's like a couple weeks after Endgame, just so he can, learn the shield and stuff.
So because that's what WandaVision was. It takes place 3 weeks after Endgame.
Yeah, after like everything is
done.
I'm
thinking, so same thing with the Falcon. That takes place 3 weeks after Endgame, and somehow there's probably going to be another fucking. What's the next show that's coming out? Probably this summer or Christmas.
I think it's Captain America and the Nursing Home of Justice. I think.
Thank God. I'm waiting for that one, dude. When he learns how to throw bedpans, that was my favorite part in the comics, man. Because
bounces them all off to turn Judge Judy on, to like hit the TV so he can get Judge Judy on.
Always at the right time, man. He just nails it. Never a commercial either. DVR.
He's like, I don't want to take my pills. I was Captain America. They're like, of course you were. Of course, Mr. Rogers.
Sit down, sir.
Sit down, sir. You're gonna wet your pants again. I fought Thanos.
Sure you did.
Yes, sure. You and everyone else in the war.
Yeah. He's taking like plates and he's throwing plates across the room, and they're like, please, and they're bouncing all over, and he's catching a plate. They can't be giving pills because his body like digests everything too fast. So they'd be like, I don't know, we've been trying to give him any kind of pills, but it's just
they're just loading him down with like Percocets to try and chill him out.
Yeah, just I'm a time traveler. They're like, all right, Mr. Rogers, you need to please have a
just eat your beans. You never eat your beans.
You never eat your beans. RoboKey says Hawkeye and Ms. Marvel. Oh yeah, I think there is going to be a Ms. Marvel show.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
You see, I would have known about that if they didn't delete the Jeremy Renner app.
Wait, what?
Jeremy Renner had an app that was like a fan app.
Oh my God. He had a song. Did you ever hear his fucking clip of his singing?
No.
Oh, because they fucking deleted the app. I would have loved to have listened to Jeremy Renner's song.
Wasn't it? I think it was like
It's absolutely
people
terrible.
like were like trolling the app, and it was just getting like really bad, and he had to shut it down because like
Yep.
people
Because
are
Jeremy
terrible.
Renner fans are too heated. I'm not going to lie. I was on there trolling a lot too. I was posting a lot of internet filth. I was flaming a lot of people. I was being a real troll.
You're being a rough roll. Ultra the Shotgun asked, did you guys play the Avengers video game? You know, I was playing with Joe Herreri, who was the guest last week, who really helped out with After Dark, which he made it look. Last week's episode looked so slick.
Delicious.
It looked great, but
If you will.
it's so good. It's just it's too much. It's too much for me and him to handle. I can't torture that kid with setting that. It's a living, like what I'm doing with StreamYard is so easy. It's a living nightmare what he had to do. So I just can't. I can't do it to him. He's too much of a good boy. We were playing Outriders last night, and then he was like, "Hey, you still play Avengers?" It's like it's it's really fun. I was like, "Yeah, I did. I don't know. It's just for me to release Hawkeye as like the first DLC in a game that was losing, like, what was it? losing players, like they were losing
hemorrhaging players. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
People weren't playing it. It's like it's just people. You didn't.
Well, don't forget, they also released a second DLC character who's Girl Hawkeye.
Yeah, his daughter.
Did that bomb? I think it bombed. 2 stars.
Yeah, it was like okay. The whole thing is like you have Black Panther coming up and Doctor Strange. It's like release better characters, and then you could slide Hawkeye and like, and Hawkeye. Instead they're like, guys, you know how you don't want to play this game? Here's a reason you really won't play. And they're like, how about Hawkeye? And it's
Lack of power. Enjoy.
Also, the shotgun says they're increasing the amount of XP needed to level up and has the face.
Great. I don't want to play anymore.
So bad, dude. It's just like, what? You got to just, what? Don't make it harder.
Just goes back to what you're saying. We don't want it harder.
Well, it's also like they did stuff where me and Ian played it, and like there was, if you didn't have certain characters, you couldn't like open doors and chests.
Yeah, that was so annoying.
It was the weirdest. So basically, Ryan and anyone else listening, you go into a level as, let's say you're playing as let's say you're playing as Ms. Marvel, and your team is like Iron Man and Captain America. You get the door. Oh, by the way, young Captain America, not shitting your pants, Captain Rogers. Ian, tell me if I'm explaining this right or wrong. You get to a door that the Hulk would have to smash.
Yeah.
But you'd know too late because you're already in the level. So then you'd have to like replay that level or mission and be like, oh yeah, I have to bring Hulk. And Ian, didn't you have to play as Hulk because if the game didn't know how to break doors open?
Oh yeah. Even if you had Hulk on your team as an AI player, he wouldn't break the doors down. It was really annoying.
Yeah,
So you had somebody to specifically control Hulk because the AI would just not do it.
Yep.
Yeah. There'd be like it was never like a main door that you had to get through the level, but like there were treasure chests behind a lot of these doors. There'd be like 2 treasure chests in every level, and basically like Iron Man could open one type and Hulk could open the other type of door, and that was just sort of a thing you had to deal with. Is you had to have someone as each of them.
It was just it was just the weirdest.
Maybe they just wanted you to make friends. Like, look, we just need you to play with other people.
Dude,
Maybe.
I can't stress this enough, and I've said this on the show 1,000 times.
This is TJ's thesis statement for Unlimited Live.
Yeah, this is my thesis statement for the show. And this is, by the way, I'll say this: I'm not talking about the fans of this podcast, because I think as gamers, 99% of the people that I've interacted with on the Facebook group, Unlimited Lives, or the page, or just in this, even in this chat right now, hanging out, whatever, have been very cool people, legit. But most gamers are the sludge of the world, are the most racist, homophobic pieces of garbage. So the thought that you have to play a game where you're rolling the dice on either a 12-year-old screaming a derogatory term for gay people, a 9-year-old who's just shouting into the microphone for no reason because he's
Mom.
yeah, or like or you get someone like who's constantly asking you if they know any other video games with buxom women and also any women that want to do femdom stuff. Those are
the weirdest people, bro. I couldn't even imagine talking to any of them.
yeah, those people are the last.
Actually, I find those people and I tend to have a lot in common. And if you just got to know them, maybe you could have a nice talk about women crushing you to death under enormous boobs.
Oh, for God's sakes.
It's just a thing us gamers talk about sometimes. It's perfectly normal.
Ian,
okay. We'll give you that.
Ian,
just quick, because
psychiatrist.
We have too many stories today, and we've been having a lot of fun. I did want to mention, though, I put up a review on the Facebook page of this new game called Loop Hero that's I'm really getting into, man. It's this weird combination of almost like a tower defense, a builder game, kind of like SimCity or something like that, and an RPG.
Ooh, it looks really cool.
It's got this great like retro graphic style, and I remember seeing ads for it being like, what the fuck is this? And it's weird, but it's really cool.
What is it?
There's a lot of trinkets available.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, there's a lot.
As far as I know, it's PC only. You can see that little white guy is you, and he basically goes around the path.
Right.
You put down the buildings that like spawn monsters and stuff, and you need the monsters to get gear. Eventually a boss spawns and you have to kill the boss. It's like a strategy of like trying to build, areas where that like you'll have a rest so you can heal up, trying to build your character based on which items drop. All the combat is automatic, so you don't have to like do anything during the actual fights, but it's only like $10 and it's really deep and rich. There's a lot of like legacy stuff too, where you're like building up a town in the background. It's cool.
Oh,
is that a phone game?
No, it's on PC. I think they might, if they don't release it on some kind of mobile system, I'd be surprised because it's. The rumor is they like designed it to be like a game that could have run on like a very old computer because there's really nothing like super intense graphically or mechanically, or even the sound design sounds like NES sounds. But I'd be surprised. Yeah.
wait, say that again?
Ryan,
Wait, Ryan.
I just said it looks 8-bit.
Yes.
But yeah, cool game. If you want something, it's almost like an idle game in a lot of ways, but if anyone's looking for something to do, I'm giving this one a solid recommendation.
Ooh, very good. Well,
It's solid.
Before it's a solid one, I do want you did put this in the doc, and I want to know about it.
Oh yeah, Valheim. So it's a little bit. There's some. I haven't played Minecraft. My understanding is there's something similar to Minecraft. I've been playing this with a couple of friends I've met through the Facebook page, including Mr. Matt Arcane, who's in the chat right now. How you doing, Matt? We've been playing this game Valheim, which is like a Viking simulator game where you're in Valhalla or whatever. You have to like build your own settlement. You have to, go hunt deer and pigs, fight trolls and shit like that. It's a lot of fun. It's like very physics based. We've been doing goofy ass shit. Like Matt put together a torture chamber that we locked a boar into. We chopped a tree down and tried to do that log rolling thing where we both try to balance on the trees. And I think someone died when we were doing that. But it's a cool game. Some what?
Some docking.
Did you guys do docking?
Yeah,
we docked a boat.
Yeah, docked a boat. Cool. Yeah,
That's
sounds
cool.
fun.
So you guys are docking, Ian?
We're planning on making bunk beds. I think we're going to play this weekend too, and we're going to try and make bunk beds.
Oh, cool. Who's going to be on 10? Yeah, who's on top?
Definitely not me.
That's cool. Ian,
I deserve to be close to the ground like the scummy worm I am.
Big power bottom. Big power bottom.
Ian, do you like to play with his logs?
Well, I think the logs are community. Like we all just kind of share our wood.
That's very socialist of you, and I do respect that. So thank you.
Thank you.
That's beautiful, Ian. Ian loves playing with people's logs. He's very socialist.
Yeah.
Beautiful, Ian.
Also, like now that we have a few hogs we've domesticated, we're always looking at each other's hogs and petting them.
Oh,
Are they the hairy or the skinless hogs? Are you skinning them?
No, these hogs we're using specifically just as almost like an animal rescue, like a farm sanctuary. So these hogs still have all their skin.
Sexy.
Oh, yeah. Well, what a fun show, Ryan. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, man. Thank you for having me. I had fun.
Yeah, man, that was great. So thanks for joining us, Ryan. I'm gonna remove you.
Remove me. Bye, everybody.
You want to do any plugs?
Yeah. Do you want any plugs, Ryan, or you're good?
Oh, good, man. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it. Do this again.
You got it. We definitely will. All right, Ryan. See ya. And Ian, what a fun show we had.
Hell yeah.
What a fun show.
I had a smile on my face the whole time, except when you were ranting. I felt awkward then.
Oh, very awkward. I mean, I don't want to stop. I love doing this. But sometimes therapy doesn't help.
Yeah, baby.
Ian, if I went into an ATM vestibule to take out money because my girlfriend wanted me to femdom her, and I saw someone wrote a checking slip and they put the name, but it was a Twitter handle, what would it be?
Rex Saucy, REXSAUCY. Guys, I'm doing something new on my Twitter handle. I'm trying to draw a comic. I've been wanting to draw more because I'm terrible at it. So I'm trying to teach myself how to draw as I do this comic. I've got one page posted. I'm going to try and do a page a day for the time being. If you want to check it out, let me know because I think I've got a cool story in mind.
Oh, well, you definitely do. You're a very creative gentleman. And you could follow me at TJ Del Reno, follow the show at Limited SXM, and you can join the Facebook group, like the page, Unlimited Lives, and follow us on Twitch, YouTube, and everywhere else. Sweet. All right, guys, we'll see you next week. Limited Lives After Dark. See ya.
And that's why I think My Little Pony should have boobs.
I'm sorry, sir. This is a TD Bank, and you want to take out how much money?
I told you, just enough to bribe the creators of My Little Pony to redraw the entire series Friendship is Magic, but the ponies have boobs now. So, I don't know, $30 million?
I think we can do that. You filthy little piggy. You little filthy piggy boy. What a fun show. Thanks for watching on the stream, everybody. Matt Arcane, Ultra the Shotgunner, Don't Put Baby in the Corner, Kyle Cop. I hate when Kyle gets her lit. I always feel bad. Thanks for all watching, guys. We'll see you next week.
RoboKey was in there too.
What's up?
We got RoboKey was talking. If you're still around, thanks for watching, buddy.
RoboKey, thanks for watching. Facebook user, you have a booger in your beard. It said very good. All right.
That's the kind of discussion you can only get at Unlimited Live's Facebook group. That kind of rich intellectual discussion. You got a booger in your beard.
Oh, thanks for watching, everyone. Ian, I'll see you later. Bye, guys. See you next week.
See you,
Bye.
teachers.